Georgian National Tourism Administration, check. Georgian Civil Aviation Agency, check. Mountain Resorts Development Company, check. It was recently announced that Mariam Kvrivishvili, MP, has been appointed Deputy Minister of Economy and Sustainable Development of Georgia. She will lead the development of tourism, aviation, and resorts. That is, when we have separate agencies in the country with a team and the head. This doesn't refer to the National Tourism Administration, which in fact has been led by an acting head for 4 months. The appointment of the 7th Deputy Minister of Economy raised some concerns. It should be noted that according to the assessment of the private sector, despite many deputies and the PR, the agency's communication is still not good.
Personally, I have no complaints with Mariam Kvrivishvili. On the contrary, I think her appointment will be beneficial for communication. At least someone will give us an answer. But in these conditions, when the Minister of Economy already has a lot of deputies, when several agencies work in this direction and when the country is in crisis, it is a bit unclear what it serves to add a new deputy. If optimization had taken place, any agency had been abolished and the post of deputy minister had been added, then this decision would have been understandable, but this did not happen.
We have many discussions about what it means to be a small country. We need a small government, cost optimization, especially in terms of crisis. However, every day we get the opposite. New deputies are appointed, new agencies and ministries are created, and in the end, it seems that nothing improves. These agencies should not be cluttered and should not have different agendas. No need to spend more money. It is necessary to optimize costs and join forces. If all this is put under one umbrella, it will be a good decision. It will be good if they no longer have 3 marketing persons or 3 accounting departments. We must have a common action plan. Communication with the private sector must be of high quality. Only in this case, the appointment of Kvrivishvili is justified. Tourism and aviation do not work differently in any other country. We're talking about creating a unified, clear, and sustainable policy. We're talking about joining forces, establishing a strategy, and fulfilling it. Only then is it justified to appoint Mariam Kvrivishvili to a new position. Otherwise, as the private sector says, her functions remain unclear. This is also because neither the media nor the private sector has further information on the matter. It is also clear that one of the priority sectors in the country, tourism, needs help, support, and effective management. Tourism needs more attention, and the appointment of Mariam Kvrivishvili, who has extensive experience in the area, is a good decision, only if she can take effective steps. It should also be noted that Kvrivishvili has several right decisions on her record, be it in terms of introducing new airlines or diversifying the tourism markets. So the questions raised do not necessarily refer to Kvrivishvili herself, but the new position she will acquire. To this day, we do not have an appointed head of the National Tourism Administration. There are many unresolved issues in aviation too. I think unifying these directions and solving these issues with the economic team will be her primary role. It must also be said that communication with Mariam was persistent when she was the head of the National Tourism Administration, which we cannot say about the current situation. We need more work to boost tourism in the country. The challenges facing the tourism sector today need to be properly addressed in order for the economy to grow rapidly and for tourists to enter the country. Kvrivishvili has experience in this regard and will therefore try to implement the plan in the interests of small and medium businesses. Therefore, I think this was a good decision. Before being appointed Deputy Minister of Economy, Kvrivishvili was an MP and the first Deputy Chairwoman of the Committee on European Integration, as well as member of the Committee on Sectoral Economics and Economic Policy. In 2019-2020, Kvrivishvili headed the National Tourism Administration of the Ministry of Economy and Sustainable Development. She held the position of Deputy Head of the same administration in 2012-2014. In 2014-2019, she was the General Director of the tour operator Voyager and the Regional Manager of the airline Fly Dubai.
Mariam,